Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 12 o'clock news on the street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube on Iwer Tv. In the headlines, murders continue with a double murder recorded overnight as man and woman shot while sitting in a car in Aranguez. Early this morning, another murder in Movant. Acting Police Commissioner MacDonald Jacob says there is no rise in brazen killings in TNT. He blames high-powered weapons for criminality. A mother delivers her pregnant daughter's baby after ambulance failed to show up on time. And internationally, mothers have nowhere to leave their babies while they work as nurseries suddenly shut down in the UK. And now the news in detail. A Mova man was shot and killed while preparing for work this morning. 33-year-old Jesse Bramble was reportedly getting ready for work at his building D Las Alturas Lady Young Road apartment at around 7:15 a.m. when a man dressed in construction clothing shot him in his head and neck. A female relative took Bramble to the Port of Spain General Hospital where he died. And a couple were killed while sitting in a car in Aranguez last night. Gunmen reportedly opened fire on a young man and a woman as they sat in a blue Nissan Almera around 10:35. According to police, they went to investigate reports of explosions at the corner of Jubilee and Branch Road, Aranguez, where they discovered the lifeless bodies of Acorn Mason and Roseanne Granger, who appeared to be in their early to mid-20s. They were slumped in the driver and passenger seats of the car, riddled with gunshot wounds. Crime scene investigators found several spent 5.5mm shell casings, 19 of them with the markings TTAG. Also, a man was shot dead inside a vehicle at Guayamaya Village, Chaguanas. The shooting happened just after 8 p.m. and the victim died at the scene before paramedics arrived. And a Trinidad artist was shot dead around 9 p.m. last night following a drive-by shooting in St. Mary's Village, Moruga. Daniel Hamilton, 26, was at his Puri Road, St. Mary's Village home when he received a call around 9 p.m. He walked outside and was seen speaking to a man known to him. Minutes later, gunshots were fired and Hamilton was found slumped on the ground. His girlfriend, who was inside the house and heard the gunshots, found him unresponsive. He died at the scene. Meanwhile, Acting Commissioner of Police MacDonald Jacob says brazen crime is not on the rise. He, however, blames high-powered weapons for the criminality that is being seen across the island. Jacob says combating crime is not only the police's job. He said anytime the main focus is only on what police are doing, the island will lose its battle against the criminals. Jacob, however, assured the public that they are doing their best. He also promised increased police presence with more patrols and more community work, trying to ensure that gangs do not recruit young people. The murder toll has since crossed 350 as of up to news time. In other news, a Shagarama's grandmother is being hailed as a hero after she delivered her daughter's baby in the wee hours of Sunday morning. 50-year-old Kathy Ann Edwards was able to safely deliver her grandson at 12:42 a.m. when her eldest daughter Patrice Edwards went into labor while visiting her on the compound of the Military Museum in Chaguaramas. The baby was born 3 weeks before his due date. The older Edwards said they had trouble getting an ambulance to come to Chaguaramas because of a party that held up traffic. Edwards said she was instructed over the phone by medics on what to do to deliver her grandson on spot. Internationally, parents in the UK are being left without childcare as nurseries shut at short notice due to financial pressures and staff shortages. The Pregnant Then Screwed campaign group said it had been inundated with messages from parents whose local nursery had closed suddenly. Nurseries are facing increased energy, food and staffing costs, as well as struggling to recruit. The government said it was increasing funding paid to childcare providers. And that was the 12 o'clock news on the street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube on Iwer Tv. Recapping the headlines, murders continue with a double murder recorded overnight as man and woman shot while sitting in a car in Aranguez. Early this morning, another murder in Morvant. Acting Police Commissioner MacDonald Jacob says there is no rise in brazen killings in TNT. He blames high-powered weapons for criminality. A mother delivers her pregnant daughter's baby after ambulance failed to show up on time. And internationally, mothers have nowhere to leave their babies while they work as nurseries suddenly shut down in the UK. Do enjoy your afternoon and continue to be safe. I am Vanessa Thomas.